Hi everyone, and welcome to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do a random collective love message. So this is going to be for whoever it's going to be for, whoever resonates with this reading. So just take what's going to fit with you, and let's see what story is coming up here today and what we need to hear. So for a love reading, this could be for anyone that you are either in contact with or not in contact with, or just any particular message that Spirit wants to bring forth for the collective right now in regards to love. So let's see, Spirit, what is the message here today for the collective? What do we need to hear? What is the message? So I'm seeing a yin and yang symbol. So when I see that, I always think of obviously masculine and feminine, possibly even twin flame as well. We have the Two of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So what I'm actually hearing, actually for some of you, if you're in no contact with somebody, this could be closing quite soon. There could be somebody who's going to contact you really soon. Because what I'm hearing is it's like things are starting to pick up speed. It's almost like with the Two of Wands, the Eight of Cups, something has shifted here. So I don't know exactly what you did or what somebody else has changed, but it seems like something has changed or shifted. I'm actually picking up on a lot of very passionate energy too. For whoever resonates with that, somebody could be feeling very passionate about you right now. The Hanged Man, and again with the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands, they could be wanting to contact you. I'm actually hearing for those of you who do identify with being in a very spiritual connection, it's almost like there's some type of shared purpose or mutual purpose here. So could even be with the High Priestess, yeah, the Hermit, definitely lots of spiritual energy. Hermit, Hanged Man, High Priestess, all of those can represent somebody who goes within, somebody who gains, you know, insight and knowledge from their guides, from their intuition. So I feel like there's a higher purpose right now that's guiding your love life. And I feel like this is possibly for a lot of you in strong connections at this time. It's almost like there's a calling to close that gap with the Eight of Wands. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is, you know, contact, communication coming in. And I feel like this is also picking up on, for some of you as well, yes, justice. So this can be, you know, of course, a brief no contact, or this could be, you know, depending on what it is, a long time that you haven't spoken. But I am hearing we can weather the storm. So King of Pentacles, Justice, Eight of Pentacles, somebody feels like you can weather the storm together. You can overcome obstacles, you can make things work. And so I feel like this could be somebody who's thinking this way, or you think this way about them as well. So if there has been anything that's been kind of off for recently, or if you have not spoken recently, I'm also hearing Gemini energy for some of you. This is about to change, I'm getting. And again, it's because I feel somebody has been able to process something on a more spiritual based level with this High Priestess, Hermit, and the Hanged Man. So also, I'm getting too, if any of you have been in a karmic situation, or possibly somebody else has been in a karmic situation with Justice here, I do feel like those connections are coming to a close, or there's this profound realization settling in for somebody who has been in a karmic connection, that they don't feel maybe that they belong there, that they want to be there. Yes, we have the bouquet of flowers, definitely. So I feel like yeah, I mean, I'm hearing something to do with this person you're connecting to could feel like when they're not with you, or when they're not in contact with you, there's been something missing. And I think that they're realizing this with the Justice card, Hanged Man, High Priestess. Yep, so we have Great Fortune, the Bridge, which can represent like bridging of something, and the Ship here. So I feel like I'm also hearing I've been waiting for this for a while. So either somebody is really planning this approach because they've been waiting for this opportunity maybe to contact you for a while, or you have, you know, you've been waiting for this as well. It just feels like with the Great Fortune, it's like it was meant to be all along. And that's what I had heard before with the High Priestess. Maybe it's a situation where, you know, you both have kind of meant to be together, but there was a halt in the progress. There was a bump in the road. I'm also hearing for some of you, this may have been somebody who did not tell you the truth about something. They may have lied to you. And I don't know why that's coming up, but they may have been dishonest with you or lied to you. We keep getting this King of Pentacles, so very strong Taurus, I was going to say Libra, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Libra maybe. It's like I'm getting, Yeah, Nine of Swords. So the interesting part here I'm getting is that somebody did not tell you the truth, or there was a lie at some point. So if you felt that you walked away from somebody because they lied to you, or you found out that they lied to you, with the Justice card, I see this being made right. I see somebody wanting to make that right, close that gap, and I think that it's because, again, with this Hanged Man, High Priestess, you know, there's this feeling of realizing where we went wrong. And, you know, for some of you watching this reading, this could also pick up that you yourself have moved through a profound shift when it comes to you're releasing all of this weight from you. You're releasing the lies that somebody told you. You're releasing the restrictions of this, you know, connection that you felt tied to. So it's almost like I feel either because you receive an apology that can kind of give you enough to let it go, or just you yourself on your own, you're kind of realizing that you could even be ready to start to, you know, become happy on your own too. So it's kind of both things I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have Be Here Now. I'm here in California, so someone could be watching this from California, or this is a specific message for somebody. What else, Spirit, for this message, please? What else for this message today? Forgiveness. Yes, we have forgiveness. We have take it slow. Embrace love. Again, I'm getting this feeling of like this has been a long time coming. So for some of you, it's going to be a situation where with this Knight of Pentacles, take it slow, forgiveness, two people are going to be wanting to communicate, come together, again, being called here, but it's like a brand new chapter. It's a clean slate with this Eight of Wands. So it's really about being present. It's almost like with the Ten of Cups, knowing how to do things differently now. And by differently, I mean not carrying maybe the weight, the situations from the past with this Ten of Wands, but kind of doing so in a more being present, being open, being vulnerable, and being open to love, being open to hear the other person out. That's kind of what I'm getting. It feels like a kind of a fresh, clean slate and an open heart is what I'm picking up on here. And it's up to you. You know, I feel like for you, the viewer, you have a decision to make, or you could have a decision to make when it comes to possibly also being ready for something new. And if that's the case, I see that you could be starting something new with somebody, or beginning to, beginning a new connection, possibly with somebody. So let's see if we have any final messages here about this reading. When I shuffled the deck, we did have divorce. So for some of you with this King of Pentacles here, sometimes that can, and we have Justice. So yeah, somebody could have gotten a divorce that I'm picking up on. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's somebody else, whoever it is. Somebody may have gotten a divorce. And I'm hearing there's a lot of walls and guards up. I'm seeing an armadillo. So it's like somebody who feels that they're really guarded, they're really afraid. So what's the summary of this reading, Spirit? Is there anything else to summarize or to finalize this reading? I almost feel like some of you are, I wonder if this is two situations maybe, like you have somebody new and also somebody from the past. What else, Spirit, for this reading? Yeah, so divinely guided. This love will be divinely guided. Trust the process in this relationship. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Yeah, so whatever it is, however it's going to fit with you, the message here is to let go of the reins, let Spirit guide it, let the divine guide this situation for you. If you encounter somebody new, You know, if you have a new connection come in, then with the Hanged Man, the Hermit, it's like I feel you're about to receive this forward progress in your love life. So the best thing to do is to just let it be guided. Let yourself just surrender to the process, to the journey, because that's what this says here too. Be here and now, because it's coming in quite quickly. So I feel like you're going to either be receiving quick communication or meeting somebody new, and it's going to start really quickly. You're going to communicate back and forth a lot. And Spirit wants you to know that this has all led to a point right now where you're meant to be. So things are divinely guided. With this Nine of Swords, I can see with that armadillo I had seen too, it's like past fears can definitely creep in if it's about the same person for some of you, because I can see, like I said before, somebody has gone through a bit of a spiritual shift. It's almost like you both having to set the past down, kind of set the wands down, and be open with each other. And that could be advice coming up here as well. We have long distance. So again, I heard California, so I don't know if that means somebody's speaking to somebody who lives in California and you don't. That could just be specific for somebody watching, but we do have that. We also have here sexual chemistry. So this could be a connection that does have a lot of chemistry, a lot of passionate chemistry between you both as well. What I am kind of hearing, Spirit is saying, let there be, like, take it slow. Let things kind of unravel slowly. Don't reveal it all too quickly, because it kind of feels like this is meant to unfold as a little bit of a mystery. Like, you know, it doesn't hurt to be a little bit mysterious with this person, whether they're coming back or it's somebody new. Even if you have this really strong, passionate connection between you both, intimate connection, it's almost like there's something about, like, enjoy the journey, enjoy the little chats in between, enjoy the talks you have, enjoy the texts, whatever it is, instead of just jumping full on into it. Because I feel like that's where, for some of you with the Ten of Cups, there have been a tendency before to romanticize things and to kind of put it on a pedestal. So the best thing to do is just kind of let it flow, let it go naturally, because it's almost like you really don't have to force much. It seems to be aligning for you with this divinely guided. So sometimes we can feel like we need to be in control. We need to move really quickly with this relationship because we're afraid it's going to go away again, or we're afraid it's going to not work out. But I feel like the Spirit's saying to let a little bit of mystery into this connection, because it will help things to move along. All right, so any final messages for how maybe some of you will know who this is, any potential signs, anything like that, Spirit, for this reading? We have, yes, so it's time to step out of your comfort zone. See, it's like it's a new opportunity. It's time to step out of a comfort zone. It's time to complete an old chapter, an old cycle. We do have May. So for some of you, this could be sometime in May that this either communication's coming in or you're going to accelerate things. I'm also hearing something about somebody living in a very cold climate, and maybe you're waiting for the spring for whatever reason. I don't know why. If it's just to, I don't know, if you don't want to be cold or you don't want to see this person when it's cold out or something like that. It's like maybe waiting for things to melt and for the flowers to come out. That could be metaphorically too. Maybe like the heart is thawing out, and then in May it's like it starts to bloom. So anything else for this reading? And April. Yeah, definitely April and May. So pay attention to April and May. What about April and May? Is there anything, Spirit, to reveal about April and May? Something could be cut out in April and May. So for some of you specifically, if there's a divorce, for example, there could be a finalizing of a divorce in April and May for somebody. That could be why it's taking it slow, because maybe it's about having to make sure that the timing's right. So we also have Capricorn, never give up. We have waiting patiently, inner knowing. Like I said, some of you have been waiting for this. And we have ancient hidden truths revealed. So somebody could be a Capricorn here, and you're waiting patiently for this. So any final message, Spirit, before we go for this reading that we need to know about? This person is looking at you from afar as we're watching the reading, as we're doing this. They either haven't approached you with this High Priestess, they're very quickly about to. For some, it could be delayed until April, May, but it just depends on where you are. And I feel like this person is, whoever this is going to be a little bit insecure about this, or they feel they're trying to have the courage. So I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope this reading could help. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Sending you lots of love, and take care.